All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest Gameplay of Sorts. Yes. Yeah. And it is 42.9 degrees in Chicago. I want my summer back. Yes, do. We are out in the new area because I had this weird idea for this area over here. There. And it turned out pretty cool so far. So I extended the road. And one of the ideas was, what was I going to do with this little mountain? A turn in the road. So I cut back this mountain a little bit, or hill. There's the conservatory. And it left me with this area over here. So we did the tunnel. And I had this whole area here, and I go, oh, I'll just fill it with trees. Well, no, because over here, we have this real cool, like, little lake. And waterfalls and such. So what we are going to do today, as you can see, I wanted to keep the hill. I didn't want to keep flattening the area. Look at that. So, let us take a look. And here, this is going to be a parking lot. And a lot of it's going to be hidden with trees on the corner. On the little outskirt area here. So it'll be hidden. Then you come up here. I'm still not sure the stair material. Look at that. And I purposely kept a lot of this stuff the way it was. Just built with the surroundings. Now, here's going to start a path. And I smoothed all this out. We come over here. There's going to be trees and such, bushes. But then it comes down to this kind of gravel path back to the conservatory. There's a horse hiding there. Hide and seek. Gotcha. It don't care. Nope. So, and I started building this and it was like, well, I was going to originally build this, just build it live. So that didn't, hi Mr. Fox, that didn't work. So let us take a look real quick. That's exactly what I wanted to go for. There's going to be bushes and plants here. So you come in here, and the idea is I have a lot of room. The good thing about building in, let's see, I don't know how high I can go, or even. Let's cheat here and take a look. Oh, it's not that far from here. That comes out all the way back here. Nice. That might be an idea. So for now, just put that there. So I know exactly how far I can go. Made a little mistake though. So that's that area here. What I want to do is we have to have an elevation change because underneath here is that's the concrete for the tunnel. We can't have that. That bear just dropped in out of nowhere. So here's the plan. There's going to be an observation deck and an outside area here. Now, to get this to do exactly what I want. So let us build here. And went in. Now I could drop that. I might have to. No. Because I don't want... Let's see what we got here. Now I want to figure out how far out I can go. We'll go with that. So how's everybody doing out there? It's been one heck of a year, week, month. This is Thanksgiving week. And you go, why are you doing that? Because this all has to be filled in. And it's going to be filled in with this. But the overhang part is not going to be that. And I'm not sure how far back I'm going to take this. So basically the idea for today is to get the shell built. So I don't know. But what we do know here is that this is going to come out here. There's going to be skylights 3 high. All right, let's get this done. Now inside here, this is going to be, see, that doesn't look right. Yeah, it does. There's going to be a lot of changes in this. What this is going to be is like an observation point, and there's going to be, of course, a restaurant in here, a gift shop. I mean, any number of things can be used. What I wanted to do is make it like a scientific research center, but I have those. Come on, there we go. I have a bunch of that. And like I said, I don't know how far I'm going to take that inside. The reason why I'm doing that is because of this. So right now we're just like brainstorming. And I can do things with this little interior part here. But the other goal is to hide this from everything else. So what that means is I want it to blend in. The tree can't be there. You know what? Yeah, it can. Because I said so. There we go. It's going to be gone. All right. Let's see how far back we want to take this. To have it blend in. That'll work. So, like I said, the whole goal in creating this was to do it live because people have stated they want to see more of the live stuff instead of just showing off the builds. And I want to get more, what do you call it? Mod reviews in. Ooh, no, that one was right. So I want to make it look realistic. I don't want to come out too far from the existing rocks. No, you do. There you go. Just going to do that. Now I got to figure out how to get this in here. And it is going to be like a patio because I don't want, I don't want it to go too far to look unrealistic. Underneath here, there are going to be some support beams, which will bring it back, but it doesn't look that off. It looks like something that could actually exist. And on the top here, see, I got to figure out what to do with the roof part. Because there's going to be a lot of that stuff. That's why I was thinking I could go down. That's an idea. Okay, so if I come down, I can't do it there. I want them all laying, all the bricks laying this, or bricks, all the wood laying the same way. So, yeah. And I was doing some work on the computer. Now I'm not having any issues with the gameplay or anything like that, other than the incompatibility between mods and the newest version of 5.3, being that some of the mods don't want to play nice. So what I did find out, and I was watching some tutorial on Linux, is that I didn't know this, that in GNOME disks, there's a benchmark utility that one can use. And it's kind of cool because it'll benchmark the disk. So this SSD that I have in here, it ended up the SSD that I'm using actually is half as slow as the MME or the NVN2 disk that came with this computer. Now that all that means is I have a 500 gigabyte SSD that I added and a 250 gigabyte SSD that came with the computer. What am I doing? The one that came with the computer is twice as fast. See, that looks kind of cool. All right. At least we'll get the shell up. Now there's going to be glass here. But that brings the question, I need a patio. It's going to be hidden. So what I want to do is I found that I'm only using Windows maybe once a month. And it's just to keep the firmware updated and everything else. My idea is to completely copy, and I know I can redo it even faster, just from a fresh install by redoing Ubuntu. But I have this instance running so well that I don't want to do that. I want to copy, get rid of, or I want to get the Windows partition backed up onto something in case I ultimately need it again, and then transfer this installation to the main drive and put, not even run Windows anymore, because I find that I don't need it. And if I do need Microsoft Office, I can just go and use the free one, because there's no way I'm buying another subscription or anything to do with that. Now, the cool thing about, you see, you can't go too far deep in here. But by building into the side of a mountain, the cool thing is usually you have unlimited room. So I can get rid of this. And I do want to put a deck. That would be most cool. It's going to be braced underneath, so I'm not really worried about that. I don't want to go too crazy, because I got to build all this. But it's going to lend. So over here, it's going to lend itself. There's going to be room for dining. See, that's got to go up one. That's what I forgot. There's going to be room for dining. A little area here for seating. I got loads of room back here. If I want to create, comes out there. And then the parking. The cool thing is you can't really see, well, you can see part of it, but it's all going to be hidden by trees. So that will, what do you call it? That will do what I want to do in terms of hiding it in nature. That's the word I'm looking for. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Cool. Get back there. I always do that. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do this area here. There, that looks a lot better. So I have some projects and stuff. I think this looks doable. Because this area back here is going to be the dining and kitchen. So I think I can stop going back here. There's always room for washrooms and other utilities. And then we need an observation deck. How do I want to pull that off? And then, I don't know. So if we come off, we go 5 and then continue the deck here. Let's see how that'll look before we go. Now there's a bunch of different ways that I can continue. See, that's going to look goofy over there. Not really. I will just continue the deck. And I did want to use a different two, three, four, five. Oh, that would look goofy. It was actually supposed to follow. I don't know if I want to do that. Because it was actually supposed to follow. One, two, three, four, five. See, I don't know if this is going to work. Actually, I kind of like that better. The more, so that's the observation deck. Now, for this, what I'm going to do is going to take this, and I want half of those. There we go. Now, let us see how this is going to look. Might work. I don't know. How would everybody do this? This is... But I gotta say, I came up with the idea, and it was supposed to, what was supposed to happen is off the road before the tunnel was going to be a resort, and I still might do it because the idea isn't bad. Now, what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to create a little bit of texture by doing that. And it might change because this is where I'll show you, because I want to get that done before in this episode here. What I want to do with this. So we're going to create like a little lip around this whole area here. And this is where the imagination and all that other fun stuff comes into play. Now, do I want to... Yes, I do. Man, I'm losing my voice already. And I am not happy with the, you know, we're having 60-degree days, which are fantastic, but we can't really take advantage of it to do anything. And this weekend was just a total, nobody wanted to do anything. Everybody was just like blah. And so, all right, so we have that. Looks kind of goofy, but See, I'm going to do something to hide all that. It's similar to what I did with the White House, the modern house. So now what we are going to do is let's get rid of these because these are dangerous. And we got that. We need wall stone. There it is. No. There you are. Go back in. So a little trick. We got that inner corner. So we need one of those and that. I don't know if we're going to, no, we're not going to need that. A little trick is going to be doing this. What this is going to do is it's going to allow me to put the glass that I want to use. And I also thought about doing an angle and then using the angle windows. Oh, I will need that one little button. Okay, so this is going to go here. I hate playing around with this. There we go. We could have been here all day on that. I need one more piece after this. By doing this, this will allow me to, you'll see in a second, put the glass midway to make it look like it's flush. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go with this. So I do need one more part. Need that. Cool. And I'm not really too worried. There we go. I'm not really too worried about realism. In the sense of, oh, what do you call it? Let's get the glass. I can use this, but we're gonna do two different ones. I added so much stuff here. We're gonna add glass pane. So by doing this little lip here, we can bring it out like that, or I don't know which one I want. I kind of like that. That looks more modern. And now we have a little problem. But this looks more in touch with nature. Now I am going to have to doing that, bring that out. I don't know. I like the steel better. But when I come to here, see, that doesn't. I'm going to have to bring that up, but that's not going to work. I might have to go with the glass after all, just to achieve the look that I want. Modern technology. It's a new version. This also brings to the point of this lip, which I'm going to have to get rid of. So what we have here is we have the restaurant, we have the observation deck. Oh. See, it's going to conform better to the corner. Now that is interesting. Why did I do that? No biggie. Because I don't want this to keep going. So hopefully you're going to be able to get your own ideas from this. And then we have that little button. Where'd the button go? I got rid of it. Nice. I can't believe I did that. But the whole idea is to make, just to make this little area here. It's not that I'm running out of ideas. It's that there's a lot of different things that I want to do, but they're not lending themselves to me right now. Let's get rid of this. So that's too wide. Let's see how that looks. I was also thinking about using the deck mod. However, that's an awful lot of work for something this big. Now, here's how I do that. Cool. All right. So we have our little observations. This would also make, you know, if this wasn't in this area here, I could have made a real cool house out of this. What's that? I got rat problems already. I don't think so. So now let us take a look at the doorways and then get out of here. So for doors, we're going to do this. Cool. And we're going to cheat here. Only because we can. Laying these windows is a pain. So I want to get an overall view real quickly of this shell before we say goodbye here. I might put another pillar in here too. And like I said, there's going to be... Can I get... Oh, I couldn't get away with that. However, that would have been a cool trick. But got that accomplished. What I don't like about this is that that tree is going to cause it to connect. So do this little trick here. Cool. Alrighty. So we got our shell, we got our interior. This could be the dining area. Have a kitchen back here. Then you come out onto the observation deck and you look down at all the glorious, and there's I'm gonna do this area that's gonna be pine trees down here. make it look real cool. That's going to get incorporated in. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time. There is going to be a lip, and that lip will go here to make it look, to give it more of a, so where I'm looking for artistic, boom, gotta love it. Over in this corner, that will fit that. Bam. And this side here. Very cool. I might take that lip all the way across. Nice. Okay. Now under here, I'm going to do something with, I'm going to put some support braces because that looks goofy. I might actually, yeah, it's going to need, I might actually take something like this. It does those two. Yeah. Did I just mess it up? Let's see how this is going to look. It's looking a little too unrealistic here. We do that. Now we can take, oh, this is going to be a challenge. Let's try it. Okay. Not exactly what I was looking for, but I'm going to have to fill in. That did not work the way I expected. Okay. So we will just fix this. Why is it getting dark out all of a sudden? There we go. That looks cool. All right, so we made it a little more. I'm going to have to do something here to give it some more texture. But I think the overall, that drives me crazy. That right there. There we go. I'm going to play with that a little bit more, but the overall look is what we want. Now up here, since this is, and this is where everything else is going to come in. Go. And that's all going to be smoothed out. It's going to fit into the landscape. I think that looks pretty cool. To be honest, that deck should go all the way back. And it might. Yeah, I think it should. That's an easy fix also. And it'll still be hidden because of the trees. So let us get this and then get out of here. Because I want... So we need to move this by 4. I think. It's not what I wanted. Move by 4. Because I'm trying to do this the easy way here. One, 2, 3, 4. Needs to go one more. Because this deck was 5. Boom. See how fast I can pull this off. Probably not. But I don't want to leave it like this because things will fall. Cool. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, that might work. We stack that by 12. Not copy it. Stack 12. Bam. Nice. All right, I'm just going to end this right here. Because I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. It needs to end. You know what I could do? Is I could just do a wall here. Oh, you know what that needs? That will need this. Cool. And that ends that. All right, so that's going to do it. Let's take an overview real quick of what we accomplished here. So we have this, it looks like crap. No biggie, because I'm going to end up putting a bush here and trees here to hide that. So I need to do the supports underneath. I'm going to take out the rocks a little bit more, smooth this out to make that work. We have the decking, we have the restaurant area, nature area. Cool. And I want to get rid of this stuff because it's going to be dangerous. So we have the observation area, we have this, come back here, it's going to be a restaurant. facilities, little gift center. Come down here. We have loads of opportunity back there. This is the nature patio and parking. And then there's going to be a path. Now the path, I could do it with this stone, but I'm going to do it with gravel and different path materials, because this is all going to be nature, and it's going to come back here and end there. Very nice. And that'll do it. So that's going to do it. Hopefully this wasn't too boring, because like I said, I'm a slow builder, but you got to see how a thought process goes. And there you have it. Get a good screenshot here. I think that will work out perfect. So let's get rid of... Bam. Cool. All right. So that's going to do it. And yeah, let me know your thoughts of what you would do in this kind of area here, because we got this great area here. We're going to deck it out just like I did over by the gas station. So thank you very much for joining. And I'm going to leave you here. Ouch. Overlooking the fabulous views. So until the next episode, goodbye.